Let's go. There's a handshake, and we'll begin. My name's Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round one of the XTC. This is the X-Wing Team Championships, and we have 20 teams here from across the world. Extremely excited to get started. Here on our table for round one, we have Spain versus France, Jose versus Pierre. Let's go ahead and take out the list here. On the left, Spain has brought a resistance list: Poe Dameron, Lulo, Tally, and Finn. Poe has Outmaneuver, R4 Astromech, Integrated S-Foils, and Black One. Lulo has Crackshot and Heroic. Tally has Crackshot, Heroic, and Optics. And Finn just with Heroic. On the right, Pierre, I think, the key to my heart. I didn't say that I put this guy on stream on purpose, but Gunboats is just the bonus. He has Sunterfell with Predator and 3 new squadron pilots. These are the Alpha Class Star Wings. Give me some Gunboats in the chat, by the way. With passive sensors, proton torpedoes, the XG-1 assault configuration, and jamming beam. Super excited to see how this match goes. You can go ahead and give me your votes here in the chat. If you type 1 in the chat, that's a vote for Spain. 2 is a vote for France. So we'll see how these things, shake out. One really cool thing that they have here is they have a giant projector screen where they're actually putting the different streams. There are 3 different streams going on right now, and I'm literally sitting next to a giant screen of my own stream, which is pretty freaking cool. So I'm gonna take a little selfie with the giant screen. Boom, we got it. We have 3 different streams going on. If you want to check out Team USA versus Italy, you can go over to the Legion Krakow stream. Somebody was telling me what's drop the link to the other stream. I'm forgetting the exact name of it. People asking me how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great, honestly. I developed a plan so that I basically stayed up late the day before, didn't sleep much. Timed my sleep on the plane when it was nighttime here in Poland, and I'm feeling great after a nighttime sleep yesterday. I feel amazing, honestly. I am there you go. It's Loken5888. Thank you so much, Isophane. So if you haven't given your vote, make sure to do that. It's very easy. Type 1 for Spain, 2 for France. Choose your champion. Now, I want to talk about some of the tech that are in these lists. Pierre's Gunboats have brought passive sensors. Passive sensors is a fairly new upgrade. Not everybody understands how it works, but let me tell you that it is really, really good. So passive sensor says, as an action, spend the charge, which, by the way, is recurring, and you can only perform this action during your perform action step, which means that he cannot be coordinated in any way. It continues and says, while your charge is inactive, so that's assuming that you've done the action this turn, you cannot be coordinated. Before you engage, if your charge is inactive, you may perform a calculate or target lock action. What that allows is for lower initiative ships, such as these Initiative 2 new squadron pilots, to get target locks on higher initiative ships. And Pierre has brought proton torpedoes. Those are the ordnance right now that just punch the hardest. 4 dice, able to change hits to crits. I mean, it absolutely smashes. Now, he also brought the assault configuration. Notice that he didn't bring the OS1 configuration. This reason was just essentially to bring the jamming beam, just in case it came up in a matchup. It's free, both the configuration and the jamming beam. It doesn't cost absolutely anything, but it makes it so that he has the jamming beam, and he doesn't want to. He wants to avoid the penalty of the OS1 arsenal loadout that prevents him from spending target locks. But of course, the tech that he doesn't have with these gunboats is he cannot slam and shoot the missile, because that part is that's the bonus part of the OS1 arsenal loadout. It says while you have exactly 1 disarm token, you can still perform torpedo and missile attacks. Not here. He wants to be in range during engagement, get a target lock, and then blow some stuff up. I'm expecting him to come at probably a couple different angles. Currently, he's controlling the center of the board. Those are 3 really scary ships that really back up Sunterfell really well. You got Sunterfell there on the bottom of the board. ready in a flanking position, trying to pursue Lulo. Lulo is the one with the green sticker. Tally has number pink there at the top of the board. Don't forget, Dion, do you know how are counting the points? How the points counting? Are you talking about how the entire tournament? I believe it's just a point for a win, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. And then on the left here, just looking at some of the text. So now a lot of people have been bringing Finn lately with resistance, but this is a pretty trimmed down Finn. He's just bringing just heroic on it. That's, of course, with throwing 2 dice, both defensively and offensively. That's something that can trigger more often. Now, the shenanigans, don't forget about that. There are some shenanigans with Finn's ability with being able to take a stress on defense, a strain on defense to add that focus result, but you end up not having the strain at the end, but it will end up with the strain when attacking. So Logan888 is the Twitch channel. They're going to be streaming Germany versus some other team throughout the day. They're just going to be focused on Team Germany. Me and Legion here, we're going to be switching throughout the day. And my goal here for streaming while I'm in Euros is to represent as many different countries and teams as possible. So we're going to be rotating through as many right now. Sounds like right now on the Loken 8888 stream, we have Germany versus Hungary. So right now on streams, we have the United States, Italy, France, Spain, Germany, and Hungary. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing here. So Pierre, just continuing his approach. Those are his passive sensor tokens, showing that they are available. Going to the right side, I think the plan here is to see if he can pin either Tally or Poe. I'm guessing more Poe. Poe's really the big threat here, moving at initiative 6. Finn also in the middle of the board. For his cost, is an extremely efficient and offensive ship. He can punch pretty hard. We're going to have a total of 5 games today. 5 games today, 5 games tomorrow. But don't forget, this weekend we also have Euros. We'll be streaming live from Euros. Tally boosting in here, might be able to clip that gunboat at range 3. We'll find out here. Using that ship ability to get that boost after taking the focus. Hard one from Lulo. Looks like Jose is not afraid of Suntir coming in hard. Now, will he stress or stay with 3 agility? He's looking at the board right now. I think you probably want to stay at 3 agility. I'm going to say take your focus and see if you can catch Suntir while running away and not have the possibility of being shot by him. But we'll find out. Hey, Dion, this is from Pan Indar. He said, hi, Dion, and then something in Polish that I don't know how to read. So, yes, whatever you said, yes. Yeah, jump in. All right. So, Pierre moving Sunterfell. That means that he is the first player, and joining me here at the commentary booth is...
Pippo Bozzi. Actually not a player, technically an organizer / judge of the event.
That's right, and also just like the man.
Yeah, I like to say that I'm the man.
Yeah, correct. So, man, I'm super excited about today.
Well, you know, we have been having this tradition of the team tournament for a few years now, and we're trying to, say, go independent, expand, and bring more teams in. So, hooray for Team US for joining us this year.
Oh, yeah. We're excited to be here.
Okay, let's look at what's going on, because...
Yes, we got Team Spain versus France.
Oh, well, grudge match from round 1.
Oh, yeah. We had to start strong. So we're going to have 5 matches today, right?
Yes, we're going to have 5 matches today and 5 matches tomorrow. The tournament will run on a as a Swiss tournament
Right.
with the pairings made on rankings. The
Mhm.
first ranking will be match points, so basically how many games the team has won.
Yep.
Then will be MOV, and in case we need a third, how to say that?
A third tiebreaker.
A tiebreaker, we're gonna have SOS.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, it's nothing more complicated than a regular tournament,
Yeah,
but
of
just
course.
the team wins, adds up as a single score.
Absolutely. It makes sense. Essentially, instead of it being a player name in the Swiss machine, how that all works, it's just the country.
Well, yes, technically the Swiss machine is a customized version of Cryodex.
Cryodex, shout out to
Chico.
Chico Brown.
Well, about 2 years ago, I think, I asked Chico to add another format to Cryodex.
Yep.
So, yes, you can run your own team tournament at your LGS. Just hit the special event XTC in Cryodex, and you're going to be all set up.
It looks like we have our first shot here. This is going to be Tally going into the pink gunboat. This is number pink on number pink action. It's most likely going to be obstructed there by the cloud. That's close. Also checking to see if it's in bullseye. It is in bullseye, it looks to be. Trying to get that straight line into the corner. We'll find out about how many dice. I think they decided it's unobstructed. 2 dice. And he throwed 3, so that means unobstructed. No focus here. Which means that he's going to go ahead and take a couple shields right off the bat.
Yep.
So he's going to go ahead and he said activated green. He's going to activate pink, which triggers passive sensors. They become active sensors. And going to take that lock on Tally.
And there it goes.
Yep. No arc, though. He's a little bit too far forward. Green is out. Blue is out. And we should be back to dials.
What do you think of this matchup? Because it's pretty interesting. Pierre has brought back an archetype from 1.0.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're seeing 3 gunboats, and yes, some tier fell. And Jose, well, I mean, we haven't seen much T-70s and A-wings together.
Not lately, no.
So I think it's a pretty interesting match.
Yeah, for me, the fact that Pierre was able to find this combination of getting 3 proton torpedo carrying ships that can just wipe out something, because
Yes.
with having 7 health each, it's going to be really difficult to just kill one outright unless you have all 4 of these ships going into it. And the way that Jose is spread out right now, that's most likely not going to happen. If Pierre plays it right, he should and might be able to just get everybody on target. And I think he wants to take out Poe.
Yep. Well, that would be the primary threat, to be honest.
Exactly. Bye to Miss Bossy.
Ciao, Anna. Ciao, ciao. And that's my wife leaving the tournament because she's had enough of Star Wars boys.
There you go. People asking, have I been able to sightsee anything while here? So we were here yesterday. We went to the salt mines here in Krakow. It was actually really, really cool. I know it sounds a little weird, like a salt mine. What's cool about
it? It's an amazing place.
Yes.
Like, we brought Mr. Morales about 130 meters underground. And yeah, I already been in Krakow, but it was my first time at salt mines.
Yeah.
And I was amazed by the fact that they carved, like, how many chapels? Like,
oh my God.
7? Like, some numbers, like 70?
There was, well, no, it was like there's 30 chapels
30,
in the whole thing. And the tour took a few hours walking around down there. And that is that we only saw 1 to 2% of the entire mine.
Yeah, it's insane. It's literally insane.
They had these really beautiful carvings made out of salt, and it was really cool. You could lick the walls if you wanted to.
Yes, I licked all the walls. Gross, but yes.
And the whole thing's made of salt. It was really, really cool. If you're ever in Krakow, I definitely recommend seeing it. I will have time to sightsee a little bit on Monday. Actually, I looked at my ticket and I was like, oh, wait, I'm leaving on Tuesday, not on Monday. So
Fantastic.
So maybe see some castles while I'm here or something.
Well, downtown Krakow is amazing. This morning, before the tournament, we strolled from our hotel to the venue, and we crossed the whole downtown. It's really amazing. Like, the river bank is fantastic, and the Krakow castle is just sweet.
Yeah.
So definitely, if you want to attend a tournament in Europe, bank in a few extra days in advance or after the tournament to go for some sightseeing.
Agree.
Let there be light on the venue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's turn the lights on. All right, so it looks like we're waiting for Suntir. Yeah, he's in a bit of a weird place. The spot he's in, depending on what Jose wants to do, Jose has attack vectors on Suntir, honestly, from all of these ships. Of course, there's the threat of the gunboats coming in to Po.
Yeah, they're closing in, definitely.
But Pierre does not want to lose Suntir. He's an endgame ship for sure, and he just doesn't like being shot. You got 3 hull, you got to make sure you save him.
He has an escape route on the left of Suntir, I think I have.
Yeah.
Kinda has this escape route, but I mean,
depends on how hard he wants to go.
Still possibly under the fire of Finn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Finn. So, tough choice for Pierre.
Yep, and the thing is, like, if he does go this way, right? If he takes this escape route, the option that Jose has, he might be able to set up 3 bank to the outside. You flip the arc to the back, and say, "Oh, if you're there, I'm going to get a range 1 shot at you."
Also, the
that is Lulo.
RZA2 has tunnel roll, if I remember correctly.
It has a sloop, I believe.
Yeah.
3 sloop.
He could also very well sloop and keep the arc in front.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Pierre decides to go 5 straight over the rock like a real man would do.
Hardcore. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, pretty cool for round 1.
Mm-hmm. So right now, Filippo, if you were at home right now watching this game, and I was asking you to choose your champion, who do you think?
Ooh, my champion
has the advantage in this game?
Team-wise or game-wise?
Let's talk this game.
This game. Honestly, I would go for Pierre.
Pierre?
Yes. Resistance ships are reliable. Still, I'm not too crazy about A-wings.
Okay.
And I'm in love with gunboats. So I have to root for the Empire,
Okay, I mean, that makes sense.
Also, jamming beams.
The best cannon.
The only cannon, basically.
Alrighty, and I want to remind you guys, as we wait here for our players to get those dials flipped, to hit that subscribe button.
I gotta run.
Yep, of course. I think Filippo will be jumping in once in a while here. He's the one of the judges. He's the head judge, so he'll jump in and out. But to hit that subscribe button, if you have Amazon Prime, you can connect your Amazon account to Twitch. You get a free Prime subscription every 30 days. !Prime to get the info there. So Pierre, nice and solid, using the protection of the gas cloud, setting up passive sensors and seeing what he can catch in his net. Probably just going to get a 1 bank here from green. Make sure he can also set up the passive sensors. And a 1 bank to the right coming here from the blue gunboat. I think the plan here is to hope that Po falls in that trap right here. We'll see if Jose falls for it. He doesn't have black 1 as an escape route if he wants and or needs it. Finn, 1 forward. Focus. This is what I wanted to see here. All right, Lulo going 4 forward. That blocks a 2 bank from Suntir and just puts a lot of threat there. Are we going to see a boost as well? All right, going into the boost, he knows where the gunboat is. He wants to make sure he has a shot. He'll be stressed, which gives him the additional attack die. Also, with that position, unless Suntir did something crazy, Suntir will not have a shot on Lulo. Tally also in a great position here. Also on the flank, not being threatened by any of the gunboats. Might be in the arc of the blue one. Well, not anymore. Not with that barrel roll. You can choose the barrel roll boost here. And that is the plan. And a range 1 shot on green or pink. Probably goes into pink to continue that focus fire. Jose might end up just going straight with Poe and seeing if he can erase pink. Of course, that's still risky, though, with a couple gunboats bearing down in that area. Gonna mark green out the way. Looks like Suntir is going fast. Looks like a 4 or 5 straight. I think that's a 5 straight. Nice and fast, facing down Finn. He's kind of a big deal. We'll see if he does anything. Now, Suntir has the option, if I'm not mistaken, to go ahead and boost there. Barrel roll boost if he wants to try to get a shot on Poe. It's a little bit risky, but it depends on how aggressive he feels he needs to be in this opening. Pierre making his decision. Remember that Suntir Fel has the auto thrusters ship ability, can barrel roll or boost after performing an action, allowing him to get, either combination barrel roll boost or boost barrel roll as needed. This is a tough choice. I think the idea here is whether or not you take the risk of leaving Suntir in 2 arcs. If you boost barrel roll, you simply risk being in 1. That would be Poe's, who could end up with a focus target lock shot on you if he just did something like a turn around these rocks. We'll see though. Going for evade, probably has the bullseye. Will end up with a focus. Boosting in, use that wiggle room, pulled it all the way to the left. Oh, that's close. They really need to make sure that is as even as possible on the template. I don't think the bullseye's in. He'll have range 1. There's the stress. Poe currently has wings closed, 4 forward, in the arcs of all 4 of the gunboats. Excuse me, all 3 of the gunboats. Wings are closed, so has the barrel roll available. A boost should get him out of all the arcs. Poe is safe. Jose doing a wonderful job of anticipating the positioning of those gunboats. Using the tools he has available to make sure not to get his aces popped. And this is the risk you end up incurring when you have a slow roll approach with low initiative alpha strike, is if the opponent chooses the correct moves, they have the opportunity to get out of those arcs if they have double repositioning, which for Jose is almost all the ships except Finn. All right, is it in the bullseye? That seems to be out. No focus for Suntir. But he will still have a range 1 shot. No modifiers on the shot, though. 4 dice. Here we go. 2. Average. And 1, that's going to be a shield. He could do shenanigans on Finn if he wants. He went ahead and took the shield on Finn. Right now, see somebody in the chat. Right now, there is no England team on stream, but I'm sure they will end up. There are 3 streams going. It'll happen. We got a lot of games going. Next attack. This is one of the A-Wings and whiffs. That was Tally. No focus there. Lulo range 2. Has 3 dice because the ability and a focus token. That's going to be 1. And evades, but crack shot is there to push through 1 damage. Even on 1 damage, you want to use those crack shots as soon as possible. Too many times players end up holding on to the crack shots, waiting for like an opportune moment. But essentially, if you have a moment to use that, get that damage. That's what you bring crack shot to do. Do an extra damage. Passive sensors time for pink. Looked for the measurement and looks out of range. With Poe, Lulo, and Tally all in range, though, this is an opportunity to set up those target locks to see if you can get target lock focus shots on somebody in a following turn. So he moved pink and blue's target locks over. Excuse me, pink and green's target lock over. Keith 10, yes, I got him. Thank you so much. All right, proton torpedo time. This is from blue going into Poe. Right there, 4 dice. Through a rock and a glass cloud. Has an opportunity to do it. Has a target lock. And that'll be hit, crit, crit. Using the... No, that was a hit in there. There you go. Gas cloud and still takes a shield. Remember, gunboats do have reload, so if he has an opportunity to shoot, I think these guys will almost always take a shot, even if it's through a couple of obstructions there. Here's Finn doing his thing, takes a strain, 4 hits into Soontir. This might hurt just a bit. They're all hits, though, no crits. Takes an evade. Soontir, missing that focus token, erased from the board. Man, Finn showing his power there. A 30-point ship ripping apart, 55 points. Soontir fell. Point scored for Spain. Yeah, and misaligning that bullseye right there basically got Soontir fell killed. And he also went in for range 1. That's tough. That's tough. They're gonna look back on the tape on this one and be sad about that one. Losing Soontir so early, your ace, the thing that you have there to bully those A-wings, that's gonna be tough. Insert Finn's kind of a big deal. But these gunboats have a lot of punch. They have the possibility to really do some damage with those proton torpedoes. One good turn having things in arc, and you end up deleting some ships. So Pierre's not going to back down. There's no concession here. You play it to the bloody end. It's my absolute favorite way to play. You never know what can happen. People who are watching the other matches, remember that there are 2 other streams going on. You got Legion, who are commentating in Polish, I believe, or it's a Polish stream. I'm not sure how he's commentating, but you can take a peek at the Team USA versus Italy game. And there's also Germany versus Hungary on Loken 5888. Go ahead and hit them up on Twitch. Now remember that this round and all of our rounds are Swiss, and the cut are brought to you by Team USA, specifically CurledPawCreatives.com. You can go to CurledPaw and get all your acrylic game token needs. Use coupon code Team USA for 20% off, no minimums. And if you're in the USA, and this is I know, unfortunately, of course, we're in Europe right now, but if you're in the USA to have an order over $35, it is free shipping. Now, with 45 minutes and change, I think Pierre can probably get a ship off the board. MOV does matter quite a bit in these team events. So Pierre's job is to make sure that in these 45 minutes that he does not lose all his points, and he needs to try to get something back as well. So Poe is down a shield. Finn is down a shield. Want to make sure we're all good here. Yes, we are. Go ahead and close out that. Oh, it's already closed. That's good. Making sure that all of our connections are good. We're not streaming on the most stable of connections today, so if we drop out, want to ask you for a little bit of forgiveness and patience to make sure that that we're all good. Looked like earlier when I went to go take off Poe Shield, I accidentally clicked Lulo, so going to go ahead and arrange that. The other thing I'd like to see is, let's go ahead and check the stream delay. When you get to 44 minutes, go ahead and spam your favorite emotes. Here it comes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is 44. How's that stream delay? Okay, about 10 seconds. Not too bad right now. That's good. Since you guys are the ones at home watching the other streams, let me know how are those games going? Who's ahead? Has Team USA scored any points on Italy? Other way around? Quality time games 5-2-3. I'm glad that I'm here to entertain you on your commute back home. Also, just shout out to QTG, who's the one that helped me get that real nice first class flight. I have video of it. I just got to put it together of flying back from Buenos Aires. It was pretty awesome. The other thing we'll go ahead and do is go strike the crack shot off of. Sorry, it's off of Lulo, the one who shot the crack shot. And we'll flip these as well. There we go. Nope, other way around. Go. Looks like Italian Vader is dead. And in the other game, Hungary versus Germany, Hungary up 12. Excuse me, Hungary 12 points to German 46. Trip AU. I hope you got good internet connection in Australia. We live in the dark ages. Well, in Australia, my understanding is that I have a hard line for there. So hopefully it's good. Again, I've streamed on pretty even terrible mobile internet before successfully, so I should be able to make most things work as long as there's like at least 3 to 4 megabytes per second up. Isophane, give me the update here. USA got a great block on Vader and deleted him in one round. That's awesome. Any news on England, Scotland, and Wales? From this vantage point, I can't quite see anything. As soon as scores start rolling in, I will let you know. All right, 2 bank. Looks like a blocking position right now for the blue gunboat. He's going to go ahead and reload the proton torpedo. Three bank, trying to set up to see if he can get rid of the big deal. Because taking a strain token and adding a focus result when you don't have any tokens does not help. We'll see if that works. All right, gunboat towards the top of the board. Might get some slam action here. I like it. This angle gets him out of being able to be shot by Tally. Smart move by Pierre. Holding down the blue gunboat. That's a 1 bank. Does it get over? No, that is a block. Finn will be eating a proton torpedo. And it'll be a modified one. He'll have a target lock from the passive sensors on pink. Pierre hoping to score some points here. Finn did lose a shield, so we should get at least half points. But the question is, will that pink gunboat survive? It has taken 1 shield already. Poe and Tally are in pursuit. Also, Lulo should be able to get a shot here with the back gun. First action is rotate out the back, and that should be arc. He might have just said focus rotate. He sure did. There it is. Here's the turn in from Tally, who still has crack shot live, by the way. Crack shot on Tally with the boost might get the bullseye on. Focus boost, and that is a range 1 shot from Tally. 3 dice with a focus coming in here in the engagement phase. 2 turn from Poe. Is he going to go ahead and boost? He's going to put him in a little bit of a funky spot, but he could barrel roll out of the rock if need be. Still a good shot, though. There's the stress. He does have R4 astromech, so basic maneuvers are going to get him out of stress. The 1s and 2s. All right, so he just took the focus. There's a stress, and it's time for some pew-pews. Here's Poe, 3 dice versus 2. Hit crit. Pierre looking for some evades. Looks like a direct hit there. Pink left with only 2 hull. Lulo range 3. Looking for natties. Got him. And range 1, optics for hit, crit, crit. And he's off the table. All right, so with the pink gunboat gone, there's 103 points scored by Jose. $36 and change left. Pierre looking for some MOV opportunities. He really needed that gunboat to live in order to shoot that proton torpedo. That's the risk with the passive sensors on here. You don't have any modifiers on those defensive rolls, so if you're getting shot, those gunboats will go down eventually. Now, it does take a couple turns, which did happen there. Ideally, Pierre is able to have his gunboats in range for a shot. You maybe get down to even 1 hull, but you're at least able to get one of those proton torpedoes off with a couple of those gunboats and really dig in some damage. We got 3 different streams going on right now here at the XTC. You got the Legion stream, you got Loken 8888, and here us Gold Squadron podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Their name is Legion. The Polish stream is Legion. They don't stream Legion. They stream X-Wing. But they were around first before the game, so it works. Shazbot GG, it's not my fault. You chose to watch. So taking a look, here we got 3 bank. Three hard. Sounds like Team USA has that game wrapped up on stream. That's at least 1 W for the US. As we heading towards the last third of our game here on stream, Spain in a pretty strong lead here. Jose trying to gather as many points as he can. Of course, you want just the W, but if you can get more of that MOV, it works. Finn, the big deal, turning in, ready to intercept the green gunboat at the top of the board in the next coming turns. Marking him out the way so that the A-wing, Tally, go ahead and jump over. Expecting Tally to probably boost here. Focus boost. That should wrap up nicely. Two bank towards the top. Those A-wings have great time on target. Honestly, the approach from Jose has been really, really good. And Pierre's was appropriate for his list, but I think the advantage in just the initial matchup really went to Jose with the maneuverability of these resistance aces, was able to avoid the nets that Pierre had out there. I wonder if Pierre had set them at a couple of different angles, would he have had a little bit more success and maybe been able to get more of those off? All right, we have a barrel roll here. Oh, sorry, not a barrel. It's just marking so that they can go ahead and rotate the arc on Lulo and get him set. Poe does not care. He gives no cares. He's going to run through that rock. He's got shields. We'll get the roll here. Wings are open. Takes a shield. Pierre knows that's a French rock right there. Might have range 3. It looks a little long. Always surprised when you pull out that range ruler. And that's in. Range 3. Natties on natties. Hit, crit coming in. These attack dice. Got 1 evade. That's going to be 2 shields on blue. Waiting for the next one. Here we go. 2 crits. Man, Jose is on fire. Blanks are, just the lack of offensive. Not sure what those are. Hull breach. Hull breach there on the new squadrons. Hull breach means that all of the hits become crits. Spot the Aussie TV. Drop me a little line here in the chat. Says, can you please give a shout out to Jonathan Haynes? It's his birthday, and he's watching this from the hospital. Jonathan, man, get better. Let's get out of the hospital, and let's get playing some X-Wing, man. Okay? Feel better. Shout out. Let's get some gunboats in. Like, you know what? Actually, I changed that. I want some BB-8s. I want some BB-8s in the chat for Jonathan. Some thumbs up. Make it happen. Get well soon, Jonathan. So Finn is in a position here to intercept the gunboat here pretty soon. Poe, honestly, is going to do probably a 1 bank, maybe a 2 hard. But 1 bank is the safest one. You have the boost if you need to add that extra 45 degrees in there. Lulo is just coming in. Honestly, Jose is in the aggressive position. Very aggressive play from Jose. A lot of times you see these A-Wings playing a little more cagey, but Jose has been masterful in his approach here. ST1 in the chat. It's a combination of a lot of things, honestly. It's good microphone, the preamp in my soundboard, and then also I have a noise gate on the processing channel. A lot of other things. I mean, sorry, a lot of things in that, but that's the basic thing. For audio with microphones, a lot of times people turn up the gain way too much, which picks up the slam-a-jam action here. Just trying to avoid taking shots here. I like the move here by Pierre, trying to save that MOV. Slam is a very good defensive weapon. But even a cheap microphone can actually sound pretty good if it is dialed in properly. If you're working on streaming stuff, what I would suggest is use a audio interface that accepts XLR microphones. Most USB microphones are terrible, I'll be honest. They're pretty bad. But if you can get an XLR microphone processed in there, you turn the gain low and you bring the microphone close to your face, you will get a nice sound. Here's the boost from Tally. We'll have a range 1 shot. Lulo, hard turn. And the focus. Now here's the funny thing, right? Pierre would have had a proton torpedo shot into Lulo, but I guess actually he has a target lock already. Never mind, he will have a proton torpedo shot. Poe jumping over with a 1 bank, so no shot from Poe into blue. Pierre hoping to get himself at least half of Tally, get some points on the board. He does not want to be tabled, especially on the XTC. Your teammates are relying on you. Every point matters. All right, this is 3 hits going into the blue gunboat. Takes 2. And I think he's off the board. They are hull breached. Ends with a fuel leak. Adding some extra cards there from the fuel leak trigger. So no bullseye, but we'll have a range 3 shot. Only 1 hit. He wouldn't have spent the focus if he had focus results there anywhere, and evades. Full power proton torpedo coming in. Here we go. 4 dice. Looking for all pain here. He has a target lock if he needs it. There it is. Spend the focus. Change 1 to a crit. You know you're at least getting a shield. Looking for at least 1 blank on Lulo's side, and that's not going to happen. Only a single shield happening for Lulo there. Didn't even get half points. That hurts. He was really hoping to get half. Finn, range 2 or 3 was a little unclear. They're going to check obstruction because of the angle. It's close. I would say that it is obstructed. They're trying to get to that final corner, and they can't quite. That's the limit of being able to touch up against the gas cloud. Can't go anymore. All right, it is obstructed with the gas cloud. That gunboat has a chance. Hit, crit. Adds the focus, takes a strain. Evaded. The attack dice on this game have been on fire. Who knows, maybe all this traveling have magically transformed the attack dice on the stream. That's a joke, by the way. Imagineering Man, how's it going? I see there's some people in the U.S. starting to wake up for work. Gold Squadron podcast in the morning. Usually this is where you'd listen to the podcast on your way to work. But there was no podcast last night. There will be no podcast this week because we have all these streams. So much stuff going on. You've always had good red dice? Maybe. Maybe. They've been trained well. Strum AU, yes, I also look forward to seeing you in Australia. A couple people just getting off of work. Yeah, if you got that night shift. It is awesome to see when we have the opportunity to stream around the world and just give people who normally don't have a chance to watch. And also you got your diehards who will watch no matter what. And while we wait here is actually a good opportunity to give Isophane a shout out. Thank you so much for your generosity last weekend with the Isophane challenge and also letting me sleep in your home. That was great. Many blessings to your family, your wife, your kiddos. Had a wonderful time. Thank you to the Sacramento community as well. We had an awesome time. Three bank here, coming from the Gunboat. Stealth Mist says, I got the week off. I'm going to be watching all day. Well, buddy, I got streams for you every day. Today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 5 days in a row. Let's go. Gold Squadron Podcast worldwide. Waiting for Finn to take an action. Probably takes a target lock. It is a red action on the escape pod. Or transport pod, excuse me. Tally doing classic A-wing things here. We'll see him boost and rotate that arc so he can get a shot. Unless he's already out of arc, then he might just take a target lock. So I'm going to try to get an update here on how these how the other games are going. And we have at least one W. Looking at the matchups here, Marcel got a really hard matchup. He got 2 X-Wings and AP5 going into what looks to be a sinker swarm. Andrew Knuckles has a sinker swarm going into something else. We'll get more information as it becomes available. I don't quite have a line. Filippo. And there's an attack. Only 1 hit evaded. Tally, range 1 out the back. Just 1. Evade. Imagineering Man, when is the 24-hour stream day? That's next week when I'm in Australia. I'm going to try to find out if there's some way to get updates of the entire score sent to us while we're streaming here. That'd be nice. Filippo, is there a way to get the scores for everything electronically? I don't know. I want to know what's going on. There's so many games going on. There you go. That's a good idea. That'd probably be the easiest thing to do. Right, yeah. Yeah, with your phone. Yeah. Good idea. Filippo making it work. Whoop, whoop. Sounds like on the German stream, Loken8888. That Sloan Tie Swarm that is winning over there. Versus a Scum List. Gunboat 3 bank. Pierre at this point is just trying to hold on to that MOV. This is a little gunboat that could. He just needs to live. He wants to hold on to those 48 points for his team. He knows in a team event it works. Oh, 5888. Sorry, it looks like people posting it. It looks like 88. 5888. My bad. Loken 5888. One bank from Finn will go ahead and relieve the stress. And then this is Tally doing the 2-turn side-to-side method. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, I'm going to update that exclamation point. So if you want to look at all the lists that are here, you can type exclamation point XTC in the chat. And the link to all of the lists for every team is there. What I'll do here after this game, I'll also drop in the links to the other streams so you guys have easy access to that. Again, that'll be exclamation point XTC in the chat. I'll get that updated after this round. There's the barrel roll. Trying to set up that shot. Not be behind that rock. And there is the stress from the linked action. Bump here. Not getting shot from Poe. So Pierre minimizing shots by getting in the way of Poe, making sure not to take those double modified shots. He is the hardest hitter in Jose's squad. All right, here's a shot. It is in bullseye, it looks like, but this is Lulo. He's already used his crack shot. One crit. Has a lock. There it is. Hit, crit. And those are going to be all the shields on green. That's the only shot. 14 minutes left. Let's see if I can flag down somebody. D. I need an update. So this is D Yoon coming on the line. How's Team USA doing?
Hello.
Hi.
It's stressful. This team aspect, you know, you don't want to let your country down.
I love it.
It's rough. So I gather the other stream.
Yeah, Ian won.
Ian won.
Ian
Cool.
won his game, so we at least got one.
I got mine.
Nice. That's two.
And it looks maybe a little rough for Marcel.
Okay.
Hard to tell.
It's a tough matchup. He's playing a Sinker Swarm with his double X-Wings.
No, he's up against what is it? They're just Jedi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The others, I don't know. Like only 13 minutes left in the round, and they're hotly contested.
Close. That's good.
Yeah.
Though we got two in the bag. That's good.
Two in the bag. That's
2
that's
points.
good, right? You just need one more.
That's right. You're just trying to go for slightly above average in these team events.
How are things on your end?
So over here, honestly, Jose took a very commanding lead early. He's up 151-0 here. He was able to wipe Sunterfell early. Suntir just barely was out of bullseye. Would have had focus evade and would have lived on one.
Gotcha.
But Finn, the big deal. He's the one that kills Suntir at range 1.
Oh my! He's such a big deal.
He's a huge deal.
What? Like every time I look at that screen and I see 30 points, like wait, excuse me?
Yeah. And right now, Pierre is just trying to preserve MOV. In this team aspect, you want to save every point that you can.
So honestly, I am just following the lead of our tremendous captain, my captain,
Yes.
Marcel Manzano. So I'm just trying to, I'm not stressing him, just trying to play every game as best as I can.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I got a chunk of MOV, so I guess I'm pleased about that. How does that come into play later?
So that is the first tiebreaker scoring is your overall score for the team.
Sure.
And then after that, it's combined MOV.
Interesting.
Per team, yeah. Poe's going to do a 2-turn here, be able to line up a target lock focus shot, or going for a boost if he wants to make it range 2.
Oh, these news are sad and lonely without their CAG,
Yeah,
the squad leader.
It was tough. So I think one of the issues that came in early is that Pierre was all at a single angle at the beginning rather than coming at multiple angles. So Jose was able to use the double repositioning on all these aces
Are you
be out.
saying it was a joust?
It was jousty.
Jousty-esque. Oh, Suntir, why? Ooh, I'm sweaty. This is really stressful.
Yeah, that's why we got the nice breathable shirts.
Because normally I'm I take my cuts.
Right.
I swing for the fences.
So
So if I occasionally it works and I have a good result in the tournament. And then, the other times I just scrub out. We just don't talk about, right? But here in this event, like I don't know. I thought about taking a different approach, being more conservative to try and, just get that MOV, scratch out those wins. But I hope it works out because that just ain't me. So I'm gunning for it.
You just got to get that dub. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what you're going for. And you have a pretty aggressive list, right?
Yes and no.
I mean, like it needs to approach at the right angles, but I mean, you're there to just smash people.
Oh, it's a
Fen,
punchy.
Fen, Ketsu,
Oh,
and
no,
Cavill.
Tarok.
Sorry, Tarok.
Yeah. Ooh, man, normally I would be all down for. Do you absolutely need a voice?
No. No, absolutely not. I just wanted to get that team of USA.
Yeah, we got two in the bag.
You go get focused.
Yep.
And thanks for the update.
Thank you. Thank you.
Update from the Loken 5888 stream. Looks like we're at 174 to 69. Here's a hard turn, hard 3. Maybe some slam jam action. He knows that maybe he just takes a focus. There you go. Maybe hoping that he can get a shot by Tally flying in front of him. Right now, this is just the MOV grind. Doing everything he can to avoid that 200-0. All right, going the opposite way there with Tally. Rotate, focus, doing what A-Wings do. Lulo getting in position to be able to take a range 3 shot. Might just get a barrel roll to. Oh, takes a lock. Lock. Fail boost, get the additional die. And Jose just closing in on the players. The boost should get him an arc. There it is. That's going to flit. And that might close it out here. We got only a couple hull left on that new squadron. Range 1 from Poe. He's got a target lock. He's going to use it. 3 hits. All right, a couple hull there. And that is the game. Well, thank you so much to both Pierre and Jose for playing. Absolutely wonderful. It was a great game. I absolutely love this team atmosphere, guys. This is awesome. So Spain getting at least 1 win in this round. Not sure how the rest of them are going. Kind of trying to look around and see if I see what tables the French team and the Spanish team are. They're over there. Looks like 3 out of the 5 games. Actually, looks like 4 of the other 4 games are still actively going on. So things are close. As we get updates, we'll go ahead and let you guys know. But you know what it's time for? It's time for our giveaways, guys. Well, so I want to say first, thank you so much to everybody who has participated in things like the Isophane Challenge, who have hit that subscribe button, who've become patrons. You guys are the ones that make all this happen here. I would not be literally across the world streaming X-Wing without you guys, so thank you so much. I do have some stuff to give away, so let me go ahead. Excuse my my bad angles here while I reach for some swaggity swag. Got my boxes. There we go. So if you've never participated in our giveaways, it's very easy. Let me actually go ahead and just open up our giveaway machine. Are you open, giveaway machine? No. Open now, though. So with 5 days of streaming and the absolutely ginormous, huge giveaways that we gave during the Isophane Challenge, we're basically going to be building up until the final of Euros. We're going to keep it calm today. We've still got stuff to give away, though. So, we'll get some bigger stuff later. But we gotta control ourselves just a little bit. So first, shout out to Jason Metcalf. He is one of the local players out of Sacramento. He actually makes these alt art cards, and he gave me a bunch to give away. So we're gonna go ahead and crack this open. And I think what we'll start with is probably my favorite thing that he had here, which is a great idea. he made up some condition cards that you can also use as tokens, and they have the information on the back. Little hexagons, and has that. I think these are super cool. And we got all kinds of different ones here. We have ones for, I'll show you the dark side, hunted, rattled, compromised intel, and all kinds of stuff in here. Suppressive fire, decoyed. It's the resistance, listening device. I really like them. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and give away, and I'll show you the dark side condition card, okay? Ooh, I almost dropped that whole box. I'll show you the dark side condition card by Jason Metcalf. We're going to go ahead and give one of those. Again, the only thing you have to do to participate in the giveaways is type. Anybody is eligible for the giveaways around the world. Just got to type. If you win, exclamation point win in the chat. A link will pop up. You fill out the stuff. Make sure you fill it out completely so I can get it to you. We're putting an estimate of about 8 to 10 weeks to get everything out the door, just because I'm not shipping anything until I actually get back to the U.S. First thing I need to do when I get home is ship all the Team USA shirts for all the supporters. Then after that, we got all the stuff here, big prizes, small prizes, all kinds of stuff. So thanks for your patience. So here we go. Who's going to get I'll show you the dark side condition card. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, roll it. X-Ray 87_63 has been following since January 2018. Congratulations. And before you guys ask, remember, anybody, all you have to do is type in the chat. You don't have to be a subscriber or anything to win. You just got to chat. Let's go ahead and give away another one of these condition cards. Let's go ahead and do the optimized prototype condition. Optimized prototype condition. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Congratulations to Skirkin. That's SKURK3N. And something that we have for later today, we'll start giving them away, is we have these awesome, this is from Keftan. You see him in the chat. Maybe he's watching right now. We have these super awesome metal cards. They're double-sided. All right, double-sided. You got a lot of glare there because they're metal. One side is Fenrau. The other side is the Zealous Recruit. So we'll be giving those away later today. We'll see how we do with our sub-goals and all that stuff. We'll talk more about that later. But I have, let's see, I have a Fang, SF, Advanced, 2 different T70s. No. Oh, it's T65. T65, a Delta Aether Sprite, a T70, a Sith Infiltrator, and another Fang. We actually got 2 Fangs to be given away. So we'll give those away later, not today. We also have from Team Switzerland, they gave us some shield tokens that we're going to be giving away. All right, from Team Switzerland, 2 packs of 3. Again, we're going to be doing that in a little bit. Let's give away a couple more cards. And then we're going to take a break here. Oh, we got a minute and change left on the game clock. I had one of these packages open. Where are you? There it is. So, all kinds of different stuff in here. So this is from Jason Metcalf. How's it going? Alrighty, so no, you're good. You're good. We're just giving some stuff away. So we have, we're going to go ahead and give away a Braylon Strom, okay? Braylon Strom, who's going to get it? 3, 2, 1, roll it. Ximatique, Ximatique. Congratulations, you're going to be getting one of those. Next card in this set is actually a full set of cards, but I'm giving one away. Each round, we'll just keep pulling from the pile. Next one is an Iden Versio, okay? So when you guys describe these in the chat, put in there Iden Versio by Jason Metcalf, okay? That'd be the easy, or Jason Metcalf, Iden Versio, just so I know exactly which one, because we've given away a couple other pilots, and there are some overlap that happens sometimes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Pan Indar, congratulations. And we'll do one more. Here we go. This is Gideon Hask. 3, 2, 1, roll it. And that's Kaiawas 05. That's Kaiaowas 05. Again, if you win, exclamation point win in the chat. Fill it out completely and correctly so I can get you guys your stuff about 8 to 10 weeks estimation. And we'll be back here in, I'm going to guess, about 15 minutes because we have all the games that need to finish up because the time just got called, plus putting in scores. If there's any delays, I'll let you know. And once I have information on the actual scoring, I'll let you know. And also, of course, got to give you that Team USA update. So if you want those Team USA updates, you can go ahead and stay here. If we have time, we might get some player interviews as well. Give me an opportunity to save my voice a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and call it 12 noon local time. Okay, 12 noon local time. Let's go ahead and update that wait screen. Where to go? There it is. So this is going to be at 12 p.m. Okay, and that's local time. So if you need help converting, especially if you're in the U.S., that's in about 15, 20-ish minutes. But you can actually use timeanddate.com. It's a really awesome website. Find their time zone converter. You put in yours and another city, and it actually, in real time, will give you exactly what time it is. You can also select other times. It's what I use to do the calendars and all that. Very nice, very nice. I like that tool quite a bit. So we're going to go ahead and switch to round 2. Remind you guys that Curl Paw Creatives has a special going on. Use coupon code TEAMUSA to get 20% off, no minimum orders there. And if you're in the U.S., you can actually get free shipping on orders over $35. We'll be back here in a few minutes.